Hello class, Mr. Garino here. In this video I'm going to illustrate how to use Microsoft Publisher. First thing we're going to make is a business card. So I'm going to scroll down to Microsoft Office and then scroll down to Microsoft Publisher. And Publisher is a program that gives all kinds of templates for getting you started on what you want to do. So it will probably open up like this. And you'll see here on this screen you have installed and online templates, most popular, more templates. So you can see right here, business card, postcards, letters. We're going to do a business card and then a special offer flyer, which you don't actually see here, and then some sort of postcard. But let's just do the business card first. So since that's here, it's a very popular thing, obviously, so it's under most popular. You click here and then you have all of these different templates that are installed. So you pick the design you want and then you make your business card. So I'm going to choose this one that says mobile. So I click on it once, and over here I get some options. Business information, custom one. I made one called MRG, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So this is where you can choose what business information you want on there, whether or not to include a logo. And I'm going to leave that on. So I'm just going to say create, and you can always change all this stuff later anyway. So I'm going to say create. But this is the first one I'm doing. So my business information is all the generic stuff that comes with Microsoft Publisher, or how Microsoft Publisher sets it up. Basically what they're telling you here is put in an address. You don't need 4 lines for an address, usually 2, sometimes 3. They give you a 4th one just in case. Get a phone number, fax number, email. You want to put a website there, you can add it. These things are just text boxes, okay, which you can always just put in on your own by just drawing a box. If you want to change all this business information, you can do it by clicking on any one of these things and then looking for this little eye thing that pops up and then choosing the drop down arrow, or choosing the drop down arrow and going here to edit business information. Or another way you can do it is go to file and right here, business information. So I'm going to click that. It brings up the same screen right here. Notice I have one called Mr. G, one called custom, because I was playing around with this already to see how this all works. I can edit this one, or I can delete it because I have 2. If you only have 1, you can't delete it, so you always have to have at least 1 to start with. And then you can also click new. So if you click new, over here, instead of custom 2, I could call it John and say save. Of course, you would change all that stuff, but now you can say I have to choose from different types of business information. So if more than one person's using this computer, or if you have more than one business, you can have more than one piece of information. So I'm going to go to the Mr. G one and click edit. And so my name is, let me put the first name, Tom Garino. My job position. Now I'm making up a fictitious company. So my position or title is going to just be store manager. And the organization name, I'm choosing to run a Dunkin' Donuts. Lots of times you see Dunkin' with this little apostrophe. I think most of the times that's probably the most correct form of the English language, grammar, whatever. So I'll put it there, the little apostrophe. And then here I'm going to put in my address. You make something up. I'm going to put in 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Where'd I get that from? If you ever watch The Addams Family, that's where they live, Mockingbird Lane. Another thing on TV. Let's see, what was I going to put? This goes back. I think the Flintstones were from Bedrock. And then I'll just put New Jersey, 07003. Just make up a zip code. Here's a phone number. 07003 is Bloomfield. That's where I was born. It's my old phone number from when I was a little kid. Why do I still remember it? I don't know. It just sticks up there. The fax number. And my email. I can get that, can't get that S for some reason, is T Garino, could be anything you want, at dd.com. Well, no, that's not their website. Their website actually is Dunkin'. I don't know why they didn't buy that website. DD. DunkinDonuts.com. My tagline or my motto is going to be the Dunkin' Donuts motto. And they tend to put it in all caps, so I'm going to put it in all caps. America runs on Dunkin'. You've probably seen that. And then this picture right here I'm going to change. One thing that's curious, if you change it here, it changes the picture and it gets rid of the name of the organization, meaning Dunkin' Donuts. But most of the times you're going to have your business name on the document somewhere anyway, so I don't think it's important to have the business name here as well. So I'm going with just a picture. So I'm going to choose change, and I'm going to my documents. I got a folder called business card, and here's my picture. I'm going to insert that, and let's see, do I have everything the way I want? I got address, my phone, fax, email. If I wanted to add a website, I could. Oh, here, I probably should have a capital T there, right? Oh, what the heck? Capital T? Oh, I got the caps lock on. There we go. Capital T. And I'm going to save it as Mr. G information set. Click Save. And then when I say Update Publication, all this stuff is going to change. So let's not do that just yet. Let's go back here. So here you see, here's all the generic stuff. So now when I go to either back to File and Edit, or insert this over here, business information, and edit, it brings up that same thing. And if I say update publication, it updates everything. So there's my business card. Now you might want to insert something else, like right now, well, first of all, my email is not showing up right, so I have to make this a little wider probably, because it probably got bounced down below. And I don't have America runs on Dunkin', and I want that on there. So I'm going to go to business information, and these are the fields you can insert. So here we go. Click that. Oops, it put it where I was selected. So let's click away and do that again. And it kind of messed up my address, but we can just move that around. So we got Dunkin' Donuts, America runs on Dunkin'. And now if you want, and you probably do, maybe you want to, at least I know I want to, I did a Control A to select all. The Dunkin's probably down there, but I'm just going to change the size here to 8. There we go, now fits. And maybe move this in just a little bit, shrink this down a little bit. This box is going over that one, so I'm just going to move it down. Wouldn't really make a difference, but just so moving this stuff around looks better. And then of course it's just plain black text, and over here we have the pink and the orange. So maybe I want to do something to this box. And the thing you can do is, while a box is selected, while this box is selected, and sometimes if you're in here you get different menus than if you're just selecting on the outside of the box. So here under Format, to get these two additional options, there's not a lot you can do, but drawing tools there is. And maybe I want to make the background sort of orange. Okay, these are some built-in ones. Let me click away. And then here's the way you can do it manually. So shape fill. And orange looks pretty close, but not exact. So maybe I go here to more colors, and that one looks pretty close. So let me say OK. So now I fill the box with the Dunkin' Donuts orange. If it's not exactly right, well, I guess you can fiddle around with that. And maybe also I want to do an outline to it, maybe in the pink. So let's go to more colors, and maybe this one looks pretty close. Okay, so that's how you can edit your text box to make it look kind of cool. So we got America runs on Dunkin', and we have the orange and the purple going on. We have our Dunkin' Donuts up here. Got my name, store manager, all my information. So I'm done. All I have to do is go File, Save As, go to my folder, and I'm going to save it as Mr. G. Business card. Leave it as a publisher file. Just say save. Pretty simple. So make up a business card for a company, business, store you would like to run. Make sure it's something that we can, um, it's like a store, not something like a limo company. You're a rock star, you're in your own business. Okay, and the reason for that is we're going to afterwards start up Publisher again. This will be a separate video, but just to show you, or just let you know where we're going with this, we're going to make some other documents for our business as well. We're going to make a postcard, and we're going to make a special offer flyer. So how do you have a special offer flyer, like 2 concerts for the price of 1 if you're into selling concerts? So some type of store, I picked Dunkin' Donuts, GameStop, McDonald's, whatever type of store you want to be the manager of, or even make up your own store. Maybe you're going to run a computer store, or you're going to run a clothing store, whatever it is, and then you can name it whatever you want, come up with whatever motto you want. I decided to copy Dunkin' Donuts stuff, and I'm not the owner of Dunkin' Donuts, I'm just a store manager, but you could be the owner of your own company. So choose whatever you want, with the understanding of, after the business card, we're going to make a special offer flyer and a postcard, and I'll show you how to do those in separate videos. But have that forethought so that you don't pick a type of company where they would never really send a postcard or have a special offer flyer like the ones that you see in the newspaper. Okay, thank you very much.